Let's hear it for Extraterrestrial House Band, Shy Sean, Sexy Marvin, and our newest member, Jonathan Pierce, the Token Human. Welcome to the historic Secret Society for LNP Sessions and Live in Portland. Now, this is a live broadcast show online. So, audience in-house, please hoop, holler, laugh, dance, whatever is happening on stage makes you do it and make those people online jealous to make sure they buy tickets to next month's episode. Now, Lost in Portland, our general brand and production umbrella, has always been about growth, adaptation, and evolution, including the creation of Live in Portland and this showcase, LNP Sessions. In that vein, I am passing on the reins of LNP Sessions to a very talented musician who has her finger on the pulse of the local music scene because she is very much an active member of it. But don't worry, folks. As long as we're broadcasting, you can count on hearing my dulcet tones on Live in Portland and future Lost in Portland productions. Thank you. Currently, in the midst of her 8-stop Pacific Northwest tour of Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, and back again, first she graced our stages with her music and has now been a longtime LNP team member, a prolific singer-songwriter with a soul as sweet as can be. Please welcome to the stage the new host of LNP Sessions, Haley Lynn. How you doing, Haley?
I'm good. Made me cry off stage, man. Oh.
So, just so the audience can get to know you a little more.
Oh, hey, audience.
How long have you been performing on stage?
For about 20 years. Kind of came out of the womb shaking my placenta as maracas. A little graphic, but yeah, about that much time.
Very good.
Yeah, I first was an actor, and then, I was a songwriter, and kind of all melded in together into one little melting pot of fun. Now I'm a full-time musician. So.
Awesome. And as a full-time musician, what's your latest published product out there?
So my most recent one was my LP, Bring On the Flames. I created it with Kyle Devine, a local Portland producer, Washington. But that was released on Roadside Couch Records, like a branch of Universal Music Group. But my most recent project I'm super stoked about is my EP, my third EP called The Hurt, which will come out this summer. Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's all full of sadness and everything. Oh, great. Yeah.
And speaking of looking forward to the future, what kind of plans and ideas do you have for this LNP session space?
Oh, well, I want this to be about the artists. I want this to be about their process, about what goes into their songwriting, or their artistry, and their journeys too. So it's going to be like a little microscopic inside scoop of everything. We got a lot of plans. It's going to be really fun.
Looking forward to it.
Well, Josh, before you head on off to the land of Lost in Portland, the second half of the show, I just want to thank you for starting off LNP Sessions the right way, and thank you so much for handing it off to me, because I got big shoes to fill, literally. So really stoked to take on this role, and thanks for lighting the torch, man. Love you, man.
It's my pleasure. I know I'm leaving it in the most capable hands. Haley Lynn, everyone.
All right. So, for our first guest of LNP Sessions, I want to welcome an amazing comedian. Providing inclusive spaces for comedians of all walks while sipping local brews and ciders, she unabashedly brandishes her wit on stage, online, and now, before your very eyes, please welcome Amanda Martin Tully.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to touch anything, so I just thought I would stand between the microphones. Good evening. My name is Amanda Martin Tully. I'm very excited to be here. I got to do this show before with a terrible interview, so now I will just tell you some terrible jokes and not redeem myself, and it'll be great for all of us. Happy Monday. Perfect. That's the right level of enthusiasm. Let's start with it's 2019. Great. Hope that we are all aware of that in the present. And I think that we can all, in this space right now, be honest and just trust each other. I know we're all strangers, but I just want a little trust exercise here. I think we can all admit that some of us do online stalking. We do, yes. Claps from the darkness, one hand. Love it. Anonymity here. That's the beauty of a darker theater. So we all online stalk, and I think that some platforms are better than others for stalking. I think we can agree on that, right? Like, Instagram, great as long as you don't watch someone's video because they know. So that's maybe like, just look at the pictures. There's an art to stalking. But if I had to pick one platform that I would say, do not stalk, don't use it, LinkedIn. Does everyone know why we don't use LinkedIn? I'm glad you asked. It's because it shows you that someone looked at your page. So that you can see, oh yeah, I see that Kevin looked at my page for a fourth time this week. Kevin and I broke up 5 years ago when he walked out of my apartment, and we haven't spoken since. But Kevin thought the way, I don't know if to rekindle our love or just see what the fuck I was doing, decided to start looking at my LinkedIn repeatedly. And so, being the adult I am, being definitely over our relationship, I decided to message Kevin. I was like, Kevin, how's it going? I can see that he has read this, but he has not responded. So I wait a day, and I'm like, hey, Kevin. He looks, says nothing. I see you, Kevin. Repeat. Kevin, I fucking see you. I see you looking at my page. I see you looking at my page, Kevin. What are you doing, Kevin? Nothing. So like the truly responsible adult, I got on Facebook and tagged myself in all of his wedding photos. One petty clap. Only one other person's like, I would do that. That's what fucking monsters do. It's like when, it's an awful thing to do. Like, what do you think Kevin did when he woke up and he's like, God damn it. If I just messaged her back on LinkedIn, I wouldn't be getting a divorce. I'm sure Kevin's fine, but just to really stab in that pettiness, I'm trying to write a children's novel with his sister so that I'll always be in his life. Like, I just want you to know, if you break up with me, I will always be in your life. You will never forget me. And I realize that because I'm getting married and I'm in a healthy relationship. I don't know who you're cheering for, because you're going to hear this and be like, You can take that cheer back in a second. Like, I didn't realize I was one of those crazy ex-girlfriends until I ran into an ex recently. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good to see you, Sean. And he's like, yeah, the last time I saw you, you dropped me from all of my college courses, and now I'm not a doctor. I was like, I don't remember doing that. That sounds awful. That sounds like something a terrible human being would do. I didn't do that. And he's like, oh, kind of like you didn't break up with me the day after you took my virginity, told me I had a small penis. It's like, wow. I probably did that, Sean. And I'm really sorry. And he's like, don't worry, I'm sober now. My life is going well, except I'm not a doctor. And I was like, well, I can't help you with everything, and maybe some of these are your shortcomings at this point, like your small dick. That was hurt. I know, that's hurtful. That's hurtful. It's cruel. No one should ever say that stuff out loud. But I am getting married, and I am really excited about it. There's 3 things I'm not excited about, and it's the 3 questions I get asked all the time on repeat, so I just kind of have these generic answers at this point because I don't care. And the first one is, when are you getting married? Which is a really obnoxious question. Don't ask anyone you care about or even don't care about when they're getting married, because you're not fucking invited. If you have to ask the date, you're not invited. You're not getting an invite. Do you know how expensive fucking salad forks are? It's insane. They charge you for the size of the fork. It's awful. You get through all of the other wedding stuff than to be charged for forks. So no, you're not coming. Don't ask the date. The second question is, am I changing my last name? Because I know we talked about it being 2019, but apparently some people still think this archaic practice should be done. My answer is always no, because one, I haven't known my fiance for 2 years. I can't spell his name at this point. I think that's just honest. Like, you can look at my phone. It's Jake, I'm going to fuck this up. Like, and I don't know if that was the relationship or just the last name, but we're going to keep it regardless. And the other aspect of that is, I can barely spell my own last name after 3 martinis. I actually didn't get into my first choice college because I wrote Amanda Martini Tully when I applied to college, and then I was like, oh, okay, this will be funny. They'll like this. I'll email back and be like, oops, I misspelled my name, super funny, had a little bit to drink. It's actually Martin Tully. And then WSU Pullman, if you're not familiar with the biggest drinking school in the country, did not accept me. Go Cougs. Go Cougs, yeah, love it. Made a good choice there. And the third question I get asked is, are you going to have kids? Are you going to have a baby? And it's like, no, because babies are stupid. They are. They're stupid. Like, that's just science. They have stupid faces. They smell bad. They have stupid names. Babies have stupid fucking names right now. Like, I met this kid named Rock Ray when I was volunteering, because altruism isn't real, and I'm amazing and like to brag. Met this kid named Rock Ray. And Rock Ray, when given the option of blue cheese or ranch to dip his celery in, chose ketchup. And you know who does that? Little serial killers. Why would I want one of those in my life? The second child I hate most, well, I guess name, it is a real kid. Don't Google this kid. That'd be weird. It's Thistle Marie, because that is the most asinine, pretentious piece of shit name you could have as a child. And I realize I'm hating on a 3-year-old girl right now, and I shouldn't do that. That's cruel. She's going to grow up and do something amazing, because sometimes people have stupid fucking names, and they go on to do amazing things. And I think right now someone in our country gets a lot of shit because she's a stupid fucking name, but I think we need more of her in this world. Give it up for Stormy Daniels, everyone. She is changing politics from the inside out, and I think we need to give this woman more credit than she deserves. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Amanda Martin Tully.
Come back. Amanda, that was amazing. My big question for you is,
all right, I'm ready.
Playing with Mike. Where can we find you next? Where's your next big show?
I do monthly shows at Teutonic Wines called Sex and the Pity.
Nice.
And that is Sex and the City Trivia, followed by stand-up comedy. I co-produce that with my partner, Molly Smithson. We have a company called Trash Amp Productions.
Awesome. And where can everybody find you online?
AmandaMartinTully.com. Yeah. Super creative. I wanted to make it I hate AmandaMartinTully.com, but a lot of other comics have I hate at the beginning of their websites. So I was like, I guess we'll just go with the name. Or A. Martin Tully on most platforms. AMT Unit on Xbox Live.
All right, you guys. Well, you know where to find her. Thank you so much for coming on,
you.
Amanda Martin Tully. It's like a manual fade. That was awesome. You guys are so I love you guys. With that being said, we have another amazing guest on the show. I love this lady. She has a big part of my heart, fangirling whenever I see her perform. Equal parts Amy Winehouse and the Beatles. When she's not trash talking on the basketball court, she'll guide you on an introspective journey into the very depths of your own soul, while laying bare her own. Let me welcome Larissa Birdseye, everybody.
only dance if you pay me. That's extra.
This band, you guys. Woo! All right, Larissa. Well, oh my gosh, like, you have had a metamorphosis.
Fuck yeah, I used to be a butterfly. Oh, wait, a caterpillar. I am a musician, not a scientist.
But this has been a year for you so far. 2019, everybody. But one thing I want to tie into it is last week was International Women's Day. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
We get 1 day a year.
1 day.
1 day a year.
One rad day.
You can't molest us on that day. If you did, you're a real piece of shit.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I have a really dark sense of humor.
One thing I want to ask you is, what has been your biggest challenge as a woman in the music industry, specifically in Portland, but, there's elsewhere as well?
I think the biggest challenge is making jokes like that and to a room full of people that don't know me. No, I'm just kidding. There are a lot of challenges, I think, as a woman in music, doing the kind of music that I think I do, and you'll see later. It's really personal. It's I wrote a lot of shitty songs to be able to write the songs that I wanted to write. I feel like it took like a lot of time being kind of like a little poetic and like beating around the bush of like what I wanted to say, and now I'm just like, you're a fucking asshole. And like those are my lyrics now. Like if I really feel that way, I'm not gonna be like, the flowers have wilted and spring is no more. I'm gonna be like, fuck you, you piece of shit. Like that's so I feel like as a woman writing these kind of songs, I think I run into people having problems with that and with me, and I feel like I can be perceived as a bitch, or people have an issue with me, if I've written that song about them. And I'm not going to stop writing these songs if you were a piece of shit. So that's kind of my message to you, is don't be a piece of shit to me.
I think that's one of the things I love about you, and your songwriting is your honesty and the rawness that you bring to every song that you put out there. I think that, speaking as a songwriter, you write songs about everything. And I think that one of the hardest things is, taking criticism for that song. But I think you're a torchbearer, like, oh, man,
That's so sweet.
I think you're really cool.
Oh, I think you're really cool too.
Oh.
See, aren't women nice?
I like women. But I think that, through this whole process, I think, and everybody's going to hear it tonight, that with your powerhouse voice and the lyrics behind it, you sing about songs that a lot of us can really connect to, because we've all had people in our lives who have treated us like that. Mm-hmm. And this is not just with women, but just with everybody in general.
Yeah, and it's not just, I want these songs are for everyone, like, I want you to sing along to them in the shower if you're whoever the fuck you are, just hate on everyone.
And like smidges of love.
There are. I mean, I think in order to hate someone or hate something, you have to have loved them. And I think that that's kind of like, I think I wrote songs for a while that were kind of like, why is this happening? Like, oh, like, and I feel like at this age and in this year, at this point in my life, there is no more victimhood. Like, there's just not. And I feel like all of these stories of women that have been strong enough to just be like, no, this is not how I'm going to be treated, and if you're going to treat me like this, there are going to be there are just going to be repercussions. Like, I'm not writing sad songs anymore. I'm just I don't know. I want to write music for people that can listen to it and be inspired in their own lives and say like, yeah, like no, that's not happening, and then they can like move forward and be inspired by that. And that's kind of like my hope, is that, you take ownership and you take possession of your own life, and you're like, no, fuck no. Like, I'm the shit. Like, you don't get to fucking treat me like this. So,
dude,
that's kind of it.
I think we can all agree that's awesome. I can't wait. One last question I want to ask you is, what kind of plans do you have for this year music-wise? I think we're all really stoked about that.
I excited. So I wrote a full album last year, last spring, and it's kind of taken me a little bit. Wait, Maddie, I left my pick on the table. Can you find one for me? This is Matt Brewster, and the reason that I get anything done. So now that we're talking about this album, I sat down with Maddie like late last spring, and I was like, oh, fuck, it's an album. And it's like, I didn't want to write a breakup album again, but I did, and I'm releasing it this year, so we're in the production stages of it. We're 6 songs in. So it's like a really exciting time for the record. I feel like a lot is just like, it's in that point where it's not finished, and like there's so many things that I don't know. Like as an artist, it's a really exciting time because I have so much emotion that I can draw from with it. And then I can be done with it and just be fucking over it. And then it's for everyone else.
Well, dude, that is amazing.
It's called Wildfire. And it's why it's kind of why I dyed my hair red. I was like,
can I touch
fucking,
it?
Yeah, you can touch it. Fuck yeah, you can touch
so
it.
soft. Okay.
I had like elbow length, like long blonde hair, and I was just like, no. And I cut it, chopped it all off, and dyed it red. So it's like this metaphor of like fire and rebirth and like being a new thing.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising.
Yeah. I really tried to write this album without that metaphor, but
sorry.
No. Dude, I was this close to getting a fucking Phoenix sleeve, and my mom was like, do you want to remember this part with that? And I was like, no, I don't. Sure don't. It's got a face tattoo. Though. You know you're fucked up when you're like, I'm gonna like cut my hair off and like maybe get a face tattoo. You know?
I mean,
first tattoo, a face tattoo, fuck it. Going through some shit.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. All right, well, thank you so much, Larissa, for sharing that with us.
Thank you so
all right.
much.
We'd love to hear some wonderful music from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haley. I appreciate you. Did you find it? This is Matt Brewster, ladies and gentlemen, pick bearer and cajon bass extraordinaire. Bass player. So he's not a bass, like the instrument. He's not physically a bass. He just channels it. He's real fucking good at it. How you doing, Maddie? Cool. You want to start with Fuck Boy? Cool. Song has gotten me into some shit, but we still playing it. Go change my hair up, dye the whole thing red. Forget the things you said, at least I try my best. Go fix my makeup, hold my head up high, and when my tears dry, I'll move on to the next. I don't want anything to do with you again. Oh, you've taken the last thing you said. You didn't want an enemy. Well, I want you to know that you're a fuck boy and you don't appreciate anything that I gave you. I think that I hate you. A fuck boy, thanks for letting me know I was so replaceable. I hope you end up alone. Soon I'll be better. I'll be my own teammate and I won't need saving. I'm done breaking my own heart. So go fuck whoever you want, 'cause I don't give a fuck. I should've known it from the start that you weren't the person, the man you said you are. Oh no, this is the last time you said you didn't want an enemy. Well, now you got one, so you're a fuck boy and you don't appreciate anything that I gave you. I think that I hate you. A fuck boy, thanks for letting me know I was so replaceable. I hope you end up alone. Delete your text and delete your number. I hope you're thinking of me when you fuck her and all the ways that I used to love you. I'm gonna love myself, 'cause you're a fuck boy and you don't appreciate anything that I gave you. I think that I hate you. A fuck boy, thanks for letting me know I was so replaceable. I hope that you Thank you so much. Thank you. So I just thought I'd say, like, that's one side of songwriting where you channel, like, the angry parts. But it's not always so, like, bitchy, I would say. And this next song I wrote, and I had written the album at this point, and I had all the songs, and I realized it wasn't really quite finished yet, and there was no song that had that, like, that piece of, you know, whatever happens, I'm going to be fine because I'm good. Like, I'm good. I've always been good. I've always been good on my own. And I needed that, like, empowerment anthem. And so we were on tour in San Francisco, and I was kind of fucking around with this chord progression. And then the chorus came, and I was like, this is exactly what I have needed to say. And this is exactly what I've needed to believe this whole time. And this song is called Wildfire.
Turn around, I'm spinning out where you left me. I'm losing sleep, I'm upside down, I'm black and white, and I can't breathe. You built me up to tear me down. You took a match to the city, but you will never burn me down, boy. I'm coming back swinging, oh, that's that sound. 6 feet buried underground, and no, can't stop me now. Take a deep breath.
Thank you so much. Matt Brewster, everyone. There would be no me if it were not for this guy, for real, though.
Larissa, oh my God, you're amazing. And Matt, you're killing it too. Where can we find you guys next? Like, where are you performing next?
So we are, I think March, is this month March? Yeah, it's March.
Yeah.
It's been that kind of 2 years. March 26th at Church Bar, I will be playing a set. We're going on tour all of April, but we've got some really fun, exciting stuff coming up in May and June. But, okay, the next big show would be the Goodfoot on April 4th. So that's our tour kickoff show. Maybe we'll have a single ready by that time. I can't make any promises. But follow me on social media. It's Larissa Birdseye, Larissa Birdseye Music on Facebook. And, yeah. I need to update my website because it's all like,
I think we all do.
Larissa is the nicest thing that you've ever, and I'm just like, nah. Like, no.
You know,
It's okay. It's fine.
calendars.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, you guys. Now, I think it's the time to pass it on to our next show of the night. Josh, get on up here. Get up here. Get on up here. Dun 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 dun. Dun. We have. What is this called? A podium. Words. Words are just words. So, well, Josh, take it away, Josh.
Thank you, Haley. One more time for Haley Lynn and our LMP Sessions guests. How we doing there, Sonny? Okay. So, band, are you guys ready to jam? Ready? Let's hear it. Earth to, yep. Streaming to you live from deep within the heart of the Rose City at the Historical Secret Society, it's Live in Portland! This week, welcome Creative Director of The Pressure, Adam Garcia. Hosts of What's More Metal, Noriko Ott and Dan Weber. With comedy by Marcus Coleman and music by the Super Secret Band. With our extraterrestrial house band, Shy Sean, Sexy Marvin, and their new equal opportunity human hire, Jonathan Pierce. And I'm your personal running Jesus. Now here's your host. Whoa, Rip City is the color of his energy. Whoa, shade is all he has for doubters of 311's primacy. He's an ill kid pimpin' because he is so slick. He's a funk slap bass mix with the dance hall and hip hop beats and punk guitar, deadly on the mic. He is a singular individual in this city, nay the planet, nay the universe and all dimensions beyond, who has the complete 411 on the 311. He's Shane Brandon!
Hello, hey, what's up everybody? Yeah, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. Yeah. Here we are. Thank you guys so much for coming out. A round of applause for yourself. Round of applause, everybody coming out. This is great. This is great. Give it up for Josh, a.k.a. Running Jesus, the house band. Such a lot of sexiness right behind me. I feel very uncomfortable. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Tonight's show is particularly a special one. This is the March 3rd show. So, right. Oh, wait, it's the 11th? I've drank a lot of wine prior to coming up here. This is the March 11th show. March, of course, is the 3rd month of the year, so that's 3. Right? That's 3. It's the 11th of March, 11th, that's 11. Right? You put those two together, what is it? Happy fucking 311 to everybody. Make some noise.
Oh, yeah.
The greatest band of all time, 311. Don't clap if you're not really into it, okay? I don't need you to patronize me. 311 changed my fucking life in 1998. And some of you are probably surprised that I am a 311 fan. That's only because you didn't know me. You didn't know me back in 98. You didn't know a 15-year-old Shane. I was only into 3 different things in 1998. 3 different things.
What were they?
Thing number 1, getting to second base. Right? I touched my first boob in the back of my best friend's Saturn. Second base. Thing number 2, playing second base. I was all West Tennessee, second baseman, varsity baseball. I was a really good baseball player. You can Google me. I was really good. And thing number 3, fucking slapping the bass is some 311. All day. All day. Actually, no, I was a pretty shitty bass drummer. I am actually a pretty good drummer. What was that for? That's what I sounded like. That's what I sounded like. So tonight, you're going to notice a running trend, in honor of my favorite band that changed my life in high school. We're going to have some games for our guest, some 311 trivia. We're also going to do some weird... That's not a joke. Why are you laughing at that? Does this table, do you guys know everything there is to know about 311? You wish? No one has ever said that. No one has ever said that. But before I get into all that, this is like a late night style talk show. In honor of late night host, before me and Running Jesus, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but other late night hosts have like signature moves, like when a joke hits and things like that. Conan has the, he pulls up the string, pulls up the strings and cuts them, right? Carson does a thing where he's just like, I didn't watch that shit, but he did that. Letterman has the tie thing. I'm a basketball guy. I'm a basketball fan. So when a joke does well, you may see some sort of, some sort of basketball movement. Thank you. That's Seth Johnson, my head writer. He's back there. So we'll just get into it with some local news. Portland City Hall announced e-scooters are coming back for at least a year. Yeah, that's great. Also coming back for at least 1 year, public sidewalks turning to a real-life game of Frogger. That's what's going to happen. See that? That was a step. Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, we're going to do a hit, right? Also coming back this year, at least 1 year, public sidewalks turning into a real-life game of Frogger. That's what happens when you have a band. They accentuate, jokes. That's what that is. Critics claim the e-scooters are dangerous and unnecessary. After conducting a year-long in-depth study, the city council concluded that's what makes them awesome. I said that's what makes them awesome. Okay, they weren't ready for that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The Portland Diamond Project, known for their MLB to PDX campaign, unveiled concepts for a new stadium that would attract Major League Baseball to the city. The stadium would include river views, local restaurants, shopping, and unfortunately, baseball. I feel like we need something like to bring these punchlines home a little bit. You know what I mean? Something to just like take shit over the top. Rather than like mime basketball moves, why don't I like actually show you guys what would happen if I were to deliver a punchline with this magnitude in a 24-hour fitness basketball gym. So let me bring up my writers, Seth Johnson and Chris Johnson, to just, help me aid these punchlines here. Give it up for Seth and Chris, everybody. Seth and Chris. Seth is, as you can see, he's holding a door basketball goal thing there, right? Standard, right? You all have it, right?
Looks regulation.
Right? Regulation. It's a regulation size goal. And Chris is holding nothing. Why? Because depending on how hard you guys laugh at a punchline, Chris is actually here to get dunked on, okay? So you guys are holding his beautiful, dreaded head in your life, in your hands, If you laugh too hard, if a punchline hits too hard, I might have to dunk on young Chris. Is that a good deal? All right. We'll try it out. Seth, go ahead and toss me that ball real quick. Feels good. You want to touch this real quick? Is that good?
It's good.
All right, sounds good. Seth, do me a favor. Just go ahead and hold that right above your head, right above young Chris. There you go. Chris, I need you to make direct eye contact with me. Thank you. There you go. Seth, a little forward, here we go. A Republican lawmaker has... okay, here we go. A Republican lawmaker has introduced a bill that would fund building the border wall by charging internet users extra for watching porn. Right?
What?
Right. So they're going to charge their way of building the wall to pay for it. They're going to charge porn watchers extra. Right? And that money goes to building the wall. It's kind of ridiculous. Many porn addicts are upset, saying they refuse to support any type of wall that doesn't already have a hole in it.
Two points, Brendan.
An Oregon rancher is now using an inflatable arm flailing tube man to protect his livestock from wolves. Do that again? You get it. An inflatable arm flailing tube man to protect his livestock from wolves. You guys have seen this, right? They show them a lot of like grand openings and like car dealerships and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Auto Row all over the place.
Yeah, the strategy apparently is paying off. They're inflatable arm flailing. They're not drunk. They're inflatable arm flailing. Apparently, the strategy is paying off. The rancher says the wolves have already bought 3 used Buicks. A Portland man has been warning drivers of a police radar camera in his neighborhood by putting up signs that read, "Slow down, tickets ahead." You know, the sign has been so successful, the man has considered putting another sign up at a 4-way stop that says, "Expect delays, Portland drivers ahead."
Hi-oh.
I apologize. I'll take it back. Ball is life. TriMet is lobbying the legislator to make it a felony to slap bus drivers. Yeah, they have to make a legislator to make it a felony to slap bus drivers. Critics say the crime already comes with severe penalties riding the bus. Look, we haven't been doing this long. This is only my second show. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there, you guys. We got a great show for you guys tonight. Adam Garcia is here. Dan Weber, Noriko Odd of What's More Mental Podcast is here. Stand-up comedian Marcus Coleman is here. Musical guest, the Super Secret Band, is going to close it out. Stick around. We'll be right back after word from our sponsor.
Shy Sean, Sexy Marvin, and Jonathan Pierce, everyone. I'd like to thank tonight's sponsor for this episode, Abbey Creek Winery, just 30 minutes from downtown Portland in good old North Plains, Oregon, stands as Oregon's first black-owned vineyard and winery. Tonight, go Bertoni. Tonight, I invite you to check out the 2015 Aphrodite for a Cause Pinot Rosé. Aphrodite is a collaboration project between Bertoni Foston and Sadie Beasley. A portion of the proceeds from this bottle go towards the Oregon Dove Scholarship, established by the Pi Alpha Zeta chapter of Zeta Phi Beta sorority. Its goal is to support local women who plan on attending a 4-year college or university after graduation. By supporting this project, you are directly helping to invest in our communities and future leaders. Abbey Creek Winery. If you'd like to purchase a bottle of this fine rosé, see Chris Franklin after the show.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Our first guest coming to the stage is a good friend of mine. We had him billed as a designer, but he's so much more than that. I don't know what the other things are, but I know that he is more than that. Everybody make it loud. Warm round of applause for my buddy, Adam Garcia, everybody. Do they know you, the person that just yelled?
I hope not.
No? How are you?
Good. I'm trying to move this mic stand.
So
to
you
open
should
it
just
up.
throw it down there. Just throw it down there.
Hey,
Hi.
Shane.
Hi, Adam. It's weird that you're that far away from me right now.
What's up, Shane?
Nothing much, Adam. How are you?
I'm good. You inspired me to drink wine, so I just guzzled a glass in nervousness.
It's not a good thing to inspire someone to do, but I'll take that as a compliment. How you doing, man?
Good. Happy second show.
Thank you.
This is great.
Thank you. Yeah, it is the second show. Happy first time on the second show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you wore your second show beanie out to this. This
Just
is
got
good.
it. Yeah.
Just
It
got
came this pilly.
Now, I've known you for how long now? Like at least 30 years, right?
Yeah.
We
Something
go
like
way back.
that. Yeah. It's
Um,
March 3rd, so
March 3rd,
yeah,
311, something like that. Are you a fan of 311?
I think I am deep inside. Like, they
Why
did
is
that
it-
song Santeria, right?
No, that's Sublime. Get off my stage. Get the fuck off my stage right now. God damn it. believe
They're
this
different
shit?
bands?
How dare you?
Wasn't a pseudonym?
How dare you come up here
Yeah, I didn't mean
on
to
the
offend
Lord's
anyone.
Day, 311,
Yeah, I
and
just
disrespect them?
I didn't know. I apologize. Yeah, no, but yeah, they're dope.
Why do you have to make those things with your mouth when you say that? When you say that they're dope, you can't say it with a straight face.
They're dope. 311 is
Name one 311 song.
Obviously off their
Yeah.
eponymous first album.
That's yep. Okay.
We Are 311. The
That is
song
true.
We Are 311. Yeah, Sexy Marvin.
Don't help him. There's no lifeline here.
Hey, you're the best.
You
by
know
the
what?
way.
No, it's fine. We'll get into that later. I just
right,
want
sorry.
people to know about you because I met you and I was immediately like, you know what, this guy's a jack of all trades. This guy gets it. He's cool. He knows how to wear a good jean jacket. He
All
wears
very
a
superficial references, but I
yep,
appreciate
yep,
it.
Yeah,
All
he,
right. The
trims. He
beanie.
trims his beard at the
I'm
right
more than
level.
just what I wear, Shane.
No,
all right?
you're all looks. That's what I took in from you, just all looks.
I know.
But you are. I mean, when you try to explain to people what it is that you are and what it is that you do, how hard is it for you to do that? Because you do so many different things. List off what do I see on your LinkedIn profile right now?
I don't know. I was just having this conversation with Aaron in the crowd. We were talking about definitions. I don't know. I like doing a lot of things. I like doing things that make me happy. I like doing things that make other people happy.
Right.
And I like to do things and let other people figure out whatever it is. During the day, I like do designer type things, but I also like to host events, and I like to use language as a way to connect with people, and I like to play role-playing games and talk shit, listen to music, dance
Right.
around.
You
Yeah.
You just described me. You just told everyone who I am. So I'm asking, who are you, Adam?
Okay. You know,
Who are you?
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to like fluff you, but
Please do.
um,
I need it.
It's okay.
so
It's an
bad.
adult show.
Yeah.
one thing real quick. So like I have this idea called like you're offsetting your transplant footprint, right? So if you move to town, you have to like give more value than what you suck from the city. I'm not from here either, so I'm trying really hard to do it. But I feel like since you fucking got here,
Right.
you've been so dope for Portland, and everyone appreciates the shit out of you. First off, yeah, Shane Brendan, you're a gift.
Everything you said is true, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. But you're doing you're hosting a variety show for Design Week. That's coming up soon, right?
That's true,
When is
yeah,
Design
yeah.
Week? When is that happening?
It's April-ish, early April-ish. So 5th.
Early,
I think 5th to like
mid.
13th.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
about
yeah.
mid. That sounds about right. Have you all been to Design Week before? Anyone? Make some noise if you've been there. Yeah. So this is like how did they pin you to be a part of that, to be hosting the gig?
So for like the last way too long, like the last 8 or 9 years, I've been hosting something in town called the Amazing Stumptown Spelling Bee.
It's dope.
It's
It's
a
dope. You guys been
spelling
there?
bee.
Anybody been there? Amazing Stumptown Spelling Bee?
Oh, I know that person.
Oh, you guys don't fuck with words?
I
You
was
don't
like,
spell?
one person. So it's an actual spelling bee at a bar.
Right.
I personally think it's amazing.
It is pretty dope.
Thank you. We've had many comedians come. Usually it's relatively funny. We actually spell words, and it's dope. And we have DJs. We dance around afterwards.
You do spell words.
I don't spell words.
And
I
that's
host
why.
the shit.
No, you, Adam, gets up there with a list of words. He's very indignant about it, and he lets drunk adults stand in front of other drunk adults and spell words incorrectly, and then he smiles as they hang their head and leave the bar. Where does it take place?
It takes place at a bar called Dig a Pony.
Dig a Pony.
The winner does get money, and we give a lot of shit away.
Okay. Look.
And I pay out of pocket, and I've definitely lost way more money than I have gotten from it. So I do it out of
You just
love.
got to spell better.
I don't spell, Shane.
Well,
I
that's
don't
the
do
problem,
spelling.
I think.
Or
See,
just get the contestants more drunk.
Right.
You scared the shit out of me. I was like, I thought you were actually Jesus. I was like, ah.
So you're hosting the Stumptown Spelling Bee.
Amazing Stumptown Spelling Bee.
Stumptown.
Third Monday of every month at Dig a Pony. Next Monday, the 18th. It starts at 7 p.m. It's relatively fun. DJ J free, DJs afterwards. Come spell, come make friends.
The last time I was there, it was my wife and I. We went, and you guys were doing the Halloween edition.
That's right. It was spooky.
It was spooky. It was scary the way I realized I can't spell shit. Out of several rounds, I think I was out round number 2. And it wasn't an elaborate word or anything. I think it was just like, I don't know, boo, some shit. I just,
boo.
Too many O's. And then my wife kept going, kept succeeding, kept showing me up. And then we took 2 separate Ubers home that night. So thank you, Adam, for strengthening my marriage. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the Amazing Stumptown Spelling Bee strengthening marriages since like 2010 or some shit.
So, okay, tell me a little bit about the design side of the house.
Sure.
Because
You're such a husband.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know a lot of husbands. I feel uncomfortable around husbands.
The company that you own, that you're the creator?
Yeah, so I work at a spot called Instrument during the day. We do design shit. It's cool. And then I run a studio called The Pressure, which I've been doing as a personal project for like 13 years, since 2005. So I work a lot with musicians, and I use it as a platform to have conversations with people about design as a lens to do cool shit and be a cool person.
You're very cool. Give it up for this cool guy. That's enough for the cool stuff. Now, the last time, are you weirded out by that? The last time we had a conversation, and I was here for another event. You were here speaking. You're a poet, a former b-boy. Yes.
Shio.
Yeah. Also, you have this thing about words and languages and origin of words and things like that. Why do you fuck with words so hard?
Why do you fuck with words so hard?
Do you use protection?
Yeah.
Say it again?
Do you use protection?
Nah, he goes raw dog into some big words. I've seen him.
Yeah, I like words. I used to have this blog called Illustrated Etymology, which is the roots of words. I did it for like 10 years. And I would get friends of mine that were artists and illustrators from around the world, and they would illustrate kind of like the cool visual twists of language. So like, I'm going to give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
So like the word cataract.
Okay.
You know, like the shit that happens over like your aunt's eye.
That's
And
right,
I'm sorry about that.
Okay. My aunt? Okay.
just-
Not my aunt, but maybe someone's aunt.
So like cataract comes from this old Greek word kataraktos, which literally means waterfall.
Okay.
And that shit's fascinating because it gives you historical context into the words. It tells you about Greek doctors trying to figure that shit out back in the day. And it's just, I think it's endlessly interesting and affects all of us all the time. So etymology.
Cataracts or the words? Like what?
Oh, yeah. I love cataracts.
Right.
No, etymology. Etymology, the
Etymology.
origins of words.
Yes.
Yeah, and that led me to a lot of other study and kind of like linguistics and shit like that. And then using words to connect with people.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you
In a
just have
playful manner.
cataracts? Did you just have that just queued up? That's the word you wanted to...
Well, I've been doing
hold up. You know what? Because that might have been just queued up. Give me a word. Just give me a word. Yell out some shit. So I want to see if he knows the whole Greek, whatever.
Anybody.
Oh, thank you.
That shit's Latin as fuck, first of all.
Placenta.
That's a Latin-ass word.
Right? It's a Latin ass. It's not an ass word. I know that much. It has nothing to do with ass.
It's a Latin
I know that.
hyphen-ass word.
Okay. Placenta.
Probably means like egg yolk.
That's disgusting.
I'm just fucking, I don't know what it means. I'm
Okay.
sorry. That's an etymological fallacy. That's not.
I didn't mean to
Words
put you
are
on.
dope.
Words are dope. Yeah. I don't do a lot of them, but you know what? I'm glad you're here. We're going to use more words. Give it up for Adam Garcia, everybody. He's going to stick around. He's going to play a game with us. It's Happy National 311 Day. We'll be right back after another word from our sponsor with Adam Garcia. Here we go.
Do I leave? What do I do? Do I stay here?
You stay right here.
And you be quiet for a moment. Tonight's sponsor is Abbey Creek Winery and Vineyard. Come hang out with us at the Crick every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 5 p.m. Great conversation, hip-hop bumping on the speakers, and delicious wine in your glass. What more could you ask for? I'd like to present Abbey Creek's 2015 Willamette Valley Pinot Noir. On the slopes of the northwest hillside, just beyond Portland's urban heart, lies the picturesque family-owned Abbey Creek Vineyard, distinguished locally for carefully cultivated estate fruit. We now present a small portfolio of handcrafted premium estate wines. Abbey Creek Winery and Vineyard.
And we're back. See how that happened? We came back out of the darkness. Why'd you move away from me when the light came on? We were good to go. You good?
Great.
Outstanding. Hey, we're back. As promised, because it is National 311 Day, I want to test my buddy Adam with his word knowledge or whatever to see if he knows the true wordsmiths, the lyricists that are 311. With a little 311 trivia. So it's going to be Adam, Josh, and let's see. I'm going to try to get someone from the audience here to jump in. If there's a guy right there.
Anyone know any 311?
Well, that guy is standing up and he took his shirt off. So let's get this guy back here. All right, here we go. All right, this guy here.
Way too excited.
Hell yeah. 311.
All right, I need you to calm down a little bit.
Give it up for 311.
So
Josh,
aggressive. So aggressive.
What a day.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
My name's John.
Okay, I'm not going to shake your hand, John. Give it up for John, everybody. John, very happy.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. I'm pumped. Adam, nice to meet you. I'm
John,
going to destroy.
Adam, and Josh. As you know, this is a very serious national holiday. And this game is not to be taken lightly.
So many dudes on stage.
That's what 311 Day is all about.
Yeah. Right. Dudes hanging out with dudes. Yeah, 311,
you're already starting off in a negative number
Dock
right now.
This guy 10 points.
Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, the new season of Queer Eye. Some days are special, but none more than 311 Day. In honor of this amazing band, we'd like to test our guests' knowledge and see what color is, in fact, their energy. I call them my heart, I call them my soul, I call them 311. Welcome to 311 Trivia, everybody. What I'm going to do right now is read a series of questions with multiple choice answers for our contestants to choose. The person with the correct answer will be awarded a prize yet to be determined. But the real prize is knowing everything you should know about the band 311. Here we go. Question number 1. Where does 311, the greatest band of all time, get its name from? Is it A, 311 was the first 3 digits to the band's favorite pizza place, Mr. Pies? B, they are named after the code for indecent exposure after their original guitarist was arrested for skinny dipping? Or is it C, 3 + 1 + 1 = 5, which is the number of sides of a pentagon? The band began as a black metal band, but quickly switched to their more melodic grooves they are now known for today. Adam Garcia, you are first.
Did you mention something about the area code of Memphis, Tennessee?
I did not.
Number two, whatever that was, probably that one.
Adam picks B.
I may have seen someone give me a hint from the crowd.
Okay. Adam picks B. Jay,
I think
John?
the pentagram one.
Pentagram. Pentagram. That's C. C.
I don't know. A sounds good. I'm going to go with A.
All right, we have Josh picking A. 311 was the first 3 digits to the band's favorite pizza place, Mr. Pies. We have John picking B. They're named after the code for indecent exposure after their original guitarist was arrested for skinny dipping. And Adam with C. 3 plus 1. Wait, we'll switch that around. Yeah. 3 plus 1.
This is a great show you guys run here.
The answer is B. They are named after the code for indecent exposure after their original guitarist was arrested for skinny dipping.
I definitely cannot accept. I saw someone hold up a 2. He might have been saying peace to me. I think he was telling me it was number 2. I don't know who it was. It was a silhouette. I can't accept it, and I'm sorry.
Spoken like a true narc. Question 2. Question 2.
It's true.
Which of the following is not a product or endorsement by the band? Is it A, Amber Ale in partnership with Nebraska Brewing Company and Rock Brother Brewing? B, cannabis vape pen called the Grassroots Uplifter? Or
sounds pretty sweet.
C, sponsors of BK Racing on the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series? Well, there's one more. Or D, CBD soda line called Mellow Minds. We have Amber Ale,
which is not
cannabis vape pen, BK Racing NASCAR, and CBD Mellow Minds.
I don't think they.
Wait, John, shut the fuck up.
Sorry,
Josh, I'll let you go first.
Fuck this.
Well, they do like amber a lot, so I'm gonna go with the ale.
Okay, Josh picks A, Amber Ale.
Is the question what they don't do or what they do?
Which of the following is not a product?
Okay, I don't think they sponsor a NASCAR thing.
Okay, no NASCAR
way.
for you, Amber Ale. No NASCAR for you. Adam?
Can I agree with someone on stage? That doesn't make any sense. I'm not good at game shows.
Oh, you're on the show right now.
I'm gonna do D.
You're gonna do D.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is D. CBD soda line called Mellow Minds. Adam Garcia, a man who claims to know nothing about 311.
Are you in the band?
Yeah.
That one was all me.
So far, a narc and a liar.
You love 311.
Love the D.
Love the D.
Question 3.
You know what I mean.
Love the D. Love the 3. 311 is me.
All right, we don't freestyle it here.
Hey now.
Sorry.
You're looking for the Sublime show. You're not looking for.
I only fuck with Sublime with Roma. None of that OG shit.
Kill yourself right now. Question 3. What is the nickname for fans of 311? What is the nickname for fans of 311? Is it A, the Excitable Ones? B, 311ers? So stupid. C, Amber Alert Squad?
Ooh.
Or D, Tres Unce Amigos.
Tres Unce?
Tres.
You're so dumb.
Unce.
Tres Unce?
Unce Amigos. The Migos. Is it the Excitable Ones, 311ers, Amber Alert Squad, or Tres? Is it Once or is it Unce?
Once.
I'm Filipino. I should know. Because Filipino and Spanish.
Spanish is in there in that country.
I don't know half of my culture. All right. John, you go first since you're being a dickhead right now.
I'm going to go on a limb. I think they named themselves the Amber Alert Squad. I think that's funny.
We got some hard no's from the audience.
All right. Anybody who agrees with John with the Amber Alert Squad, clap it up.
Squad. Somebody's
one
back.
Creepy guy with a thick mustache I can see from all the way up here.
I hope it's that one.
Josh, what do you got?
Oh, they're a pretty chummy bunch. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Tres Once Amigos.
Tres Once Amigos. Anybody? Okay. All right.
I think you mean Tres Unce, my friend.
And Adam.
How about 311ers?
What's the answer?
The answer is you're all wrong.
What?
That's fucked up, Shane.
What is the nickname for fans of 311?
What?
Did you know that?
It's called... That is correct. Douchebags is correct.
Ding, ding,
This
ding,
gentleman
ding.
in the
Get
front,
this man a
douchebags are
prize.
correct.
Get this
Everybody,
man
give it up for our 311 trivia contestants, John, Josh, and Adam Garcia, everybody. I need you to say something so I can stop doing this.
I just wanted to see you dance.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we've been talking about this band the whole time, and we haven't even asked our band how they feel about the actual band that is 311. Marvin, how do you feel about the old 311? So you're saying you fucking hate them? Is that what that is? Okay. Shy Sean? Do you remember the first time you went to a 311 concert? Do you remember the feeling it made you feel? Do you remember getting lost in the crowd, separated from your friends? Not knowing whether they were at the porta potties or at the corn dog cart? You were just a young, shy Sean. It wasn't your fault. You were 12. What were you supposed to be doing there, huh? You know? You just wanted to see the band. It's not your fault. All right, so 311. Everybody, what do we got coming up next? You know what, before we bring up our comedian, we're going to shout out our sponsor. Well, no, not our comedian. We have another guest coming up.
We got a couple more.
I know we have a couple more. Look, I told everybody in the beginning, I've been drinking for a while, so you're my rock. I'm leaning on you right now.
Is there something else that you can do besides drink to help take the edge off?
Oh, yeah, I can smoke. Now, word from our sponsors.
Can we have an additional light on Shane?
Yeah, our sponsor is still smoking. It's fine. Hey, guys.
There we go.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Do you like starting the day with a calm mind and an energized body?
I mean, I guess I do.
Do you have trouble getting up, getting the right pep in your step for that customer service job that you have to clock in for?
I mean, this is Portland, so I kind of have to.
Do you like to get high during your smoke breaks?
I mean, how else do you deal with working in retail? I mean, I have this vape pen, but it still smells like weed.
Well, I have just the thing for you, buddy.
Not that CBD shit again.
Not CBDs. With patented technology and innovative thinking, we've created the perfect medium between 4 shots of espresso and a nice haze from that Indo.
Look, man, if I wanted to buy meth, I'd go to the waterfront.
Not meth. A spliff.
A spliff?
Yes, a spliff. A joint that is half weed, half tobacco. It's the perfect quick pick-me-up between long sessions on your feet, dealing with the Bobs and Karens that annoy the fuck out of you at your shitty-ass, dead-end, not far from minimum wage job.
I'm just saying, you don't have to talk to me like that.
Just hit the spliff, nigga!
Whoa, this is nice. I feel good.
That's the weed.
Less stressed.
It's also the weed.
Less anxious.
Again, The weed.
My heart's pounding though.
Oh, that's the tobacco for sure.
All right. But now I'm a little bit anxious.
It's also the tobacco. Yeah, that's the downside. More tobacco. Yeah.
But I'm ready to get back to work, I guess. Wait, shit. What do I do about the weed smell?
What weed smell?
Whoa. Oh my gosh, I just smell like cigarettes. But no, not cigarettes, but definitely not weed. Burning sage? Is that what it makes me smell like?
Exactly. It smells weird. You can't quite pinpoint it. Is it a blunt, burning sage, a black and mild? Your boss can't tell. He's a square who lives in Beaverton, which is why manager proof. Spliffs. Get a head start on that two-way addiction today. How many of you actually know what a spliff is? Okay, that's good. How many of you are going to go out and get yourself a spliff today? Have you smoked a spliff before?
I have not. This is what I call acting.
This is your spliff?
Since, I personally don't condone smoking.
Weed or cigarettes?
Yes.
Oh, God.
But I do not. I have nothing against weed in general.
You
can
just
put
said
it in
you have-
anything else. No, just not incendiary.
No, what?
Don't breathe the smoke of it. Just take it.
Like edibles. You're fine with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, well, you should have fucking opened with that. You should have said that. Do you enjoy the sticky icky? Yeah, he's got a lighter right there. Smoke it if you got it, baby. Don't smoke it in here. Secret Society will end us and kick us out. Anyway, how you guys doing? Is everybody still good? We good to go?
Should I bring up the next guest?
Go for it.
One half is rated one of Willamette Week's funniest 5. One half was rated Portland's funniest person. We'll let you decide which is which. With their powers combined, they debate the fiercest burning questions of creation. Please welcome to the stage Noriko Ott and Dan Weber of What's More Metal.
I got the mic first and then I have here. Shake your hand. Shake his hand.
Very short.
Sorry.
I think we had the wrong ones. I think you should have this one.
What's up?
Let's do that.
Okay,
good.
guys.
That's a little bit
By
better.
the way, you have 3 Fender amps. How long have you been sponsored by Fender? You're like, yeah, just keep sending me shit. Just keep it coming. 3 of them. He's like, I really want to dial in that Fender sound. Give me 3 different Fender. You can't see it, but trust me, it's comical.
Welcome, Noriko. Thank you for shitting on my house, man. Right off the bat, I appreciate it.
You had an ad for Spliffs. This is the most
I just wanna
90s
say-
show I've ever fucking... 311 and an ad for Spliffs.
Wait, we're
Guys,
gonna
have you heard about 40 ounces? They're the newest thing.
look under your chairs. You get a 40. You get a 40. You get a 40.
I
They're
just want
all
to say,
St. Ides.
I look like this guy's Dorian Gray portrait. Like he's actually 200 years old. That's why I look like this.
Thanks for taking the hit.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I'm
well-
your future. Don't laugh.
Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching me struggle for a while before you got up here. Did you enjoy
Well, the
that?
trick is to acknowledge it.
That's what I do.
The first solution to every problem is acknowledging you have a
Yeah,
problem.
that's the one.
Here. Dan and Noriko are 2 funny motherfuckers here in Portland, 2 stand-up comics that are great in their own individual right, but you guys are here tonight as a collective,
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
as a pairing,
Our podcast.
to talk about their podcast, What's More Metal?
Thank you.
What's
Thank
More
you.
Metal?
All right.
What is it? What
Thank you.
is it?
Any dickheads in the audience tonight? That's our fans. Our fans are dickheads. Okay, nobody.
Make some noise if you're a dickhead.
Hey, nobody's a dickhead. Nobody
No,
wants to.
I think we called them shit fucks
I think
last
they were
time.
shit fucks.
I think that's what we were calling them.
Is that what your fans are called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to name them because they don't exist.
Yeah. Who wants to be one?
It's nobody. That's the best part.
Nobody.
It's a very. You're like, I love exclusive clubs. I'll be the only shit fuck around.
Yeah.
So it's a podcast where Dan and I, we just pick random topics and we decide what's the most metal of those topics. So last week we did most metal Catholic saint and most metal Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
We did most metal monster truck. And
we did most metal cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that was cool. Actually surprisingly fun.
We just picked the weirdest shit.
We're seriously going to do most metal LaCroix flavor coming up. Yeah.
We're going to have an entire chess trilogy where we do most metal chess grandmaster, most metal chess piece, and most metal chess set.
It's
Those
very
three.
exciting. It's basically just a way for Dan and I to lean gently into the, just trying to make each other laugh and saying horrible things. So
Yeah, really horrible things.
Yeah.
It's not just you guys on the pod. Sometimes you have guests on, for other comedians for the most part,
Every
right?
once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while.
If one of us can't make it, yeah.
The last time I sat in, you were out of town, and I sat in with Dan. There was something about, 12-sided die.
Oh, it's 20.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't fucking...
No, that's all right. Yes.
Okay. 20-sided die.
It's a common mistake for a dork.
Look.
Yeah, it's a 20-sided... No, we roll 20-sided die to see who gets to go first because it's the most metal way you can decide something. It's,
Sure.
Thank you.
The most D&D way possible.
Kids who sat
we just
with
try to
their
stab
friends
one
at
another in
lunch.
the chest
Thank you,
with dice.
No, so some people look lost and or just upset.
Yeah,
but
that's
how
our audience,
how exactly is it one topic, one subject, and you two basically debate why it's not or is metal?
No. We just pick a facet of whatever it is and say this is the most metal part. Sometimes it's really hard.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Very difficult. Other times pretty easy.
For some reason, Dan had a real problem naming the most metal song with a saxophone solo in it.
Yeah, could not do that.
Because I guess he never heard Baker Street by... Come on, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Look, Baker Street... By the way, we got 2/8 of Slipknot here, and I think that's the shit. I think that is the shit.
I also saw the Unabomber in the crowd, in case anybody's wondering over there. You didn't see him? He's sitting right over there.
No, that's his sketch. That's his sketch, though, doing all the announcements.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great. Okay.
All right, so can we? What do you say we give everybody an example of a condensed version of what's more metal would look like?
Well,
yeah.
Oh, here, somebody have like a... Oh, do you want to do the one we have tonight?
Oh, I think we're going to do...
Oh, we should do it.
We got to stick with the theme. 311.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it 311.
The
topic people are just starting to get into, I think.
Yeah.
For tonight.
Most metal 311 songs.
Most metal 311. Oh, and does anybody have a 20-sided die in the audience? Yeah, it was a real long shot. People were actually reaching.
People were reaching.
Hold on, in your pocket?
This dude's looking in his pocket.
Hell yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not swinging a great axe. I'm trying to decide who's got initiative.
That's not a great axe.
Can we just do old school heads or tails then?
No, it doesn't matter.
Fuck it.
Noriko can go first.
All right, so what's more metal? A 311 song, right?
We're gonna pick the most metal 311 song tonight for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know anything about 311, it's a rock
Congrats.
band. Congrats, you're my hero. But they're a rap. they're a rock group. They rap. They do reggae. Their album cover should just be a white guy stealing a bag of money from black people.
Yeah.
That's the new EP that's coming out.
It is literally the whitest thing that I've ever heard in my entire life.
Elvis saw them and was like, you guys should chill a little bit. You guys are going a little far.
They looked at each other like, hey, man, we like reggae, but UB40's too ethnic. We're going to form our own band. I fucking hate 311, by the way.
All right, well, let's get into the game then. Noriko, what song are you picking?
This was, I did a lot of research on this, you guys. I found that the most metal 311 song is a little song called Will the World.
Will the World.
Will the World.
Yeah. And let's play a little sample of it. Oh, this sounds like a live version.
And that'll do. Look, a reason why it's the most metal 311 song is because at 1:05, it's the shortest 311 song. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is true. That is true.
Is it really only a minute and 5 seconds?
It's a minute and 5 seconds.
And they had the nerve to name it and
But
everything?
Yeah, they named it, recorded it, and said, fuck you. It's taking up space.
But it feels like an entire album. It's only a minute 5 seconds, but come on, it's a lifetime.
Yeah. It still feels like you got ripped off, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the whole point.
Dan, what's your 311 song?
Well, okay, so you'll recognize this not at all, because who gives a shit? It's 311. You can turn it off at any moment, please. Jesus Christ, I hate it. What? I fucking listened to this shit for 3 hours trying to find the most, and then I just gave up. And,
you should have just searched Wikipedia
and I was just like
I did.
I just Googled which 311 song is about psychedelic drugs, and it's Homebrew. It's about them doing acid on the 4th of July, which is honestly the most metal time to do acid, because you get to watch colorful explosions in the sky.
Yep.
It's pretty tight. And you're on acid, and that's dope, and it's 311, and that still, it's okay afterwards. Fucking goddamn it, I hated this band. That was my 311, listening to the 311. That was the fucking worst.
I think doing acid in a burning candle factory would be pretty awesome, but that's just me. You're like, it's melting, but is it? You know? Like, anyway.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What?
Well, you guys are my friends, and I feel bad, but I also don't feel bad that I wanted you to come on the show and talk about 311. Because the minute I think I sent you both a group message about coming on the show, you're like, hell yeah. And I was like, you're going to have to talk about 311. And to this day, I don't think either one of you responded to the message yet.
I can't wait to come back on September 8th when we talked about 98 degrees. And,
all right, I'll shake your hand. It's a promise.
There we go.
You'll be back.
April 20th when we're just talking about Hitler's favorite shit or whatever.
Oh man, there is no 2112.
So how do you decide who wins in the debate?
People do. They vote online.
All right. Well, we're gonna toss it up to the vote. Everyone for Noriko.
Okay. Thank you.
Dan Weber.
Hell yeah.
Dan Weber is our winner.
Hey.
Give it up for Dan Weber and Noriko out, everybody, from the What's More Metal podcast. Thank you, guys. We got one more guest for you. We got Marcus Coleman coming up to do some comedy for you. But right before that, we have a break for our sponsor, everybody. 1 second.
This show is presented to you by Abbey Creek Winery and Vineyard. Be sure to check out our website for incredible events, such as our monthly art night showcasing brand new artists every single month in our North Plains Tasting Room Gallery. And when you're there, don't forget to pick up a bottle of our 2017 Chardonnay Daddy Fat Sacks. How much wood would a woodchuck use if a woodchuck made Chardonnay? I'd like to think a lot, which is exactly what we set out to do with Daddy Fat Sacks. 14 months in sweet French oak and moderate acidity helps this fat, but definitely not flabby, profile. Daddy Fat Sacks from Abbey Creek Winery.
And we're back. Sorry, there's some cord tangling going on right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this next person coming to the stage is a comedian here in Portland, one of my good buddies. He's also one of the co-hosts of Pizza Gang, a weekly show. Happens every Wednesday night at Mississippi Pizza at 9:30. Give it up for the very funny, the hilarious Marcus Coleman, everybody. Marcus Coleman.
What's good? Yeah. Howdy, niggas. I'm trying to get that off the ground as a greeting. I've been opening every set with howdy, niggas, and one day it's going to catch on. Been watching a lot of Houston rodeo and getting real into calling people niggas. But following it up with howdy first. I like that. I like that a lot. One more time for Shane hosting this, y'all. Shane's second time hosting it. Who used to come to the old version? Who y'all used to come to the old version? Are y'all cool with this? Y'all cool with a light-skinned dude without a six-pack holding the show down? Y'all cool with that? Y'all don't miss Sexy Chris? Y'all don't miss Sexy Chris even a little bit? Not even a little? I don't know. I miss him, dog. I miss him. I was like, I don't know. The new host, he's the homie and shit. Like, that's cool. But it's like, what if Chris was smaller and had flashbacks to Afghanistan all the time? Like, it's a darker show. I don't know. It's a darker show. It's a much darker show. It's a show that sweats in its sleep. All right, I'm done fucking around. I'm sorry, I'm mad because I told that nigga to book me on Fallout Boy Day. And here I am on 3/11 Day, pissed off. Not my band, players, not my band. Where the fuck is Pete Wentz at, dog? Where the fuck is my nigga Pete at? Not joking either. I love Fall Out Boy. It's good, man. I was walking in Southeast past this park over at my house. I was walking past this park with my homeboy, and off in the distance I saw what appeared to be some butt cheeks. Off in the distance, like some little white butt cheeks. Near this tree, there was these little bitty white butt cheeks near this tree. And I said to my friend I was walking with, I said, hey, yo, I think that's a kid pissing. And my friend said back to me, he said, it is. Stop looking. Which is a fair point, right? I hadn't thought of it that way. But I wasn't looking because I was, like, into it, right? I wasn't looking because it made me happy. I was looking because it made me nostalgic. Because he was peeing the way all little boys pee. You know the technique? It's the same way all old men pee. Full circle technique. It's pants down around the ankles, right? But the shirt up, Girls Gone Wild style. You recognize the technique. It's like all little boys and old men pee like they're getting their dick sucked in public for the first time. They're just looking down like, God damn, look at her go. That's what I say when I get good fellation, by the way. I say, look at her go. Because who doesn't like positive reinforcement, right? How does that look from behind, by the way? Does it look like I'm getting my dick sucked? Yeah, it does. Okay. I've always been curious what that view was like. My father was convinced that I was gay growing up. He was unrelated to the kid pissing thing. But not completely, right? Basically, I got called dick looking when I was in kindergarten. I got called dick looking. You don't know what that is? It's basically you're a 5-year-old boy, right? Only penis you've ever seen is your own. So you're standing at a urinal, trying to contextualize your own shit. There's another little boy standing next to you, and the only thing keeping y'all separated is a thin film of social contract that I didn't sign yet. I'm a little boy. I don't know nothing, so I just took a peek at that dick because I was curious. And I got suspended for 5 days because I'm from Missouri. And they don't fuck with curiosity. In the Bible. They like, how about this? How about you think about that shit on your own time? How about that? We learning Common Core math in here. And my dad was real mad at me, right? My dad was real mad. And I don't know if my dad was mad because I got caught looking at that dick. Whether my dad was mad because I got caught looking at that dick while wearing a pair of all-white Guess overalls. He's like, come on, son, none of this is going to age well, all right? Or it might have been the fact that he kissed me in my mouth every single day until I was 5 years old, and I think he did it. I don't know. I feel like I gave him reasons. He was convinced I was gay. It was the kid, you know, it was the dick looking. Or it might have been the time I got in trouble for wearing my stepmom's bra and panties. It was probably that one, if I'm being honest. But even with that, like, it's not what it looks like, right? The Shaggy defense, like, it wasn't me. It was me. It was definitely me. But I wasn't trying to be sexy. Swear to God. I wasn't trying to be sexy. I wasn't sitting in the living room with my siblings, like, hold on, y'all, let me go slip into something a little more comfortable. Wasn't like that. I wasn't trying to be sexy. I was trying to empower myself. Because I was a fat kid growing up. I was the fat kid growing up, right? In my family, I got made fun of a lot by my older brothers. My younger sister, they say things like, Marcus, you've got titties. And Marcus, you have love handles. They weren't comedians. The insults weren't subtle. They mostly just point at body parts and tell me what they were. I got made fun of a lot, right? So one day I got tired of that shit. So one day I slipped upstairs to my stepmom's closet, found her nicest lingerie set, put that shit on, started feeling kind of good about myself. Came walking down the steps with the girls out, my shoulders broad. I looked my big brother in the face and I said, you goddamn right I got titties. And look how good they look in this lace, goddammit. Don't make me squeeze them together, put them in your face. I put the panties on just cause. I'm a strong, independent black woman now. I can't be clashing. I made a decision. I gotta stick to it. Any cuckolds in here? All right. I don't got enough time to ask about that. But okay, good. I thought he was saying wrap it up. Perfect. Any cuckolds in here? I don't mean that in like the pejorative sense. I don't mean that in the pejorative sense. I mean that literally. I mean people who like watching their girlfriends be fucked by strangers in the same room as them. I should say this is a pro cuckold bit that I'm working on. I'm on your side. Should I say that first? I don't know, dog. What about y'all? No? I'm just saying, man, it's a fetish I don't have, but it's one I understand, right? Like, I don't know. You like watching porn, dog? Yeah? Well, just like, imagine you know her. Like, real well, right? Like, you don't want to watch somebody you love get better at something right in front of you? You don't trust the process? You don't want to? I'm just saying, man. I've always identified more as a coach than a player, you know? Like, I got a lot of ideas I'm not athletic enough to pull off, right? Let's get some help in here, preferably that 7-footer from the Bahamas. All right, that's my time, I think.
Marcus Colvin, everybody. Marcus Colvin. Marcus, where can everybody find you? Social media, all that stuff. All that good stuff.
I paid $160 for a website. Please go to it. MarcusColemanComedy.com. That should look good. I made it myself. It says comedians to the stars on it. I love that. So it's really bad. I don't perform with famous people ever. Hey, come catch me and this nigga. We argue a lot on stage. It's fun. Every Wednesday, Mississippi Pizza, 9:30. Come watch The Tension live. You can cut it.
Where are you going to be at next weekend?
Next weekend, I'm going to be in Boise. We're going to be in Boise. The brand is strong. We taking the show to Treefort Music Festival. We're going to see Vince Staples going to do a guest spot. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, Zuckerberg, nigga. Yeah.
Give it up for Marcus Colvin, everybody.
No one knows their former identities, since they themselves have become but instruments of the harmonic resonance vibrating throughout the existence. They are the extended hand of the cosmos, offering to pull you out of your corporeal shell and embrace a higher level of collective conscious. And they have a new album coming out April 19th called Headstash. They're releasing the single Origonic Tonic on March 22nd and playing live on Kebu, also March 22nd, 8 to 10 p.m. They have an album release coming up on 4/20 at Cider Riot with their friends Tribe Mars headlining. To find out more about the Super Secret Band, check out supersecretband.com. And as they prepare to wow you all and take you into the ether, how about a little tunes from our own extraterrestrials? One more time for Shy Sean and Sexy Marvin.
Don't tell anyone what you just saw. Don't go to supersecretband.com. Seriously. Don't go to April 20th at the Cider Riot with Drive Mars. It's gonna be a fucking sick show, so don't go.
Don't do it. Should we play one more?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
and gentlemen, the fucking super secret band. Everybody, let them hear it. Let them hear it. Fuck yeah. Thank you guys so much. Real quick, let everybody know where to not come see you.
Don't come see us. That last one, there was a bit of a Star Wars bit, if you caught that or not. Don't come see us on May 4th at the library either. We're playing there too. Don't go.
No.
There's no Star Wars theme at the show,
Right,
but
right.
we just played that, you know?
420.
420, we're playing Cider Riot.
Fuck yeah, 420 Cider Riot.
I heard my friend Grandpa McBrill is going to play that show for me. Grandpa McBrill III. He's going to play that show in my place, so I won't be there. But myself, Brill, won't be able to do it. But Grandpa McBrill III will be there. 420, that's where you want to be, at Cider Riot.
Fuck yeah. Cider Riot, don't fucking go see those guys. The super secret band. Make some noise, everybody. Fuck yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Give it up for everybody you see. Adam Garcia, Dan Weber, Noriko Ott, Marcus Coleman. My name is Shane Brennan. My co-host, Running Jesus. Christopher Franklin, the guy who runs this. Give it up to the crew running the mics. Give it up to Secret Society. Everybody doing their fucking job tonight. Thank you guys so much. Have a great fucking night. We'll see you every second Monday of the month. Thank you. Good night.